Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and business sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross along with Robert Hastings, who's on the camera, coming to you live from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And it features the Eagle Point Eagles coming to town to take on the North Medford Black Tornado. We're pleased you are joining us for this event on TableRockSports.net, and we'd like to welcome home and visiting fans to the broadcast. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy, so please let them know you appreciate their support. And please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And we want to say thank you to the 3,300 fans who have already done that. Stay tuned now for the Abby's Pizza pregame show with locations to serve you throughout Southern Oregon. Make Abby's Pizza your post-game stop with a menu that covers all your family favorites. Abby's is an Oregon post-game tradition since the 1970s. We'll see you at the game, after the game, at Abby's, where we'll have that pregame show for you and more when we come back right here on TableRockSports.net.
The wrap-up the year sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
One of the things I like most about working at the Ashland Food Co-op is that it's a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. I play a lot of musical instruments. I bought my own tuba when I started working at the co-op. Sometimes I'll bring it into work to play for like my coworkers and the customers. When I bring my tuba onto the bus with me, it definitely gets a lot of heads turned and people will ask me, "What's that thing? Why is it so big?" RVTD is moving our community forward.
And we welcome you back to the Abby's pregame show as we get ready for this ball game between Eagle Point and North Medford High School. Eagle Point comes into this game 2-0, and I asked Coach Denise Ledbetter how she felt about that, and she's like, "Yeah, whatever." The teams, as she said, they're not really very good, and that's shown by the score, especially when they played Park Rose and won that game 96-21, so she wasn't sure that she learned a whole lot about her team. But this team she wants to press, and she wants to run the ball up and down the court. Last year they had no seniors on the team. This year they've got 5. So for Coach Ledbetter, that is going to make just a bit of a difference. Meanwhile, over on the North Medford side, they have a brand new coach, Tiane Tunoa, who came over and has come over from South Medford High School, where she was Tom Cole's assistant for the last 3 years. And she's over here to take on the head coaching job for North Medford High School. J.T. Thomas decided not to return this year. So there was no reason given for that, at least to me. So anyway, he just decided not to return, and so they went out and hired her to take over after having been an assistant over there at South Medford. North Medford comes in, though, 1-1 on the year. They lost 52-49 to West Albany, but defeated Summit by a score of 47-40. So the first thing we would notice right away is that their scoring is picked up a little bit. Tunoa also says that she wants to run the ball up and down the court quite a bit, play some pressing defense, and see if they can't create some more scoring opportunities. And we'll see how all that works out. Both of these teams are pretty excited about getting the season underway, and we've only gotten started. And tomorrow or tonight, we'll see what happens here in game number 3 for both of them. We're back right after this on TableRockSports.net.
What's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
Dad, 4 free phones.
Have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Visit US Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
And we return here to North Medford High School. They've introduced the starting lineup for the Eagle Point Eagles. Emery Hanning. Let me see if I can get this going the right way here for you. Emery Hanning, Jillian Garlitz. We've already forgot them. Tiana Ding Gomez. And here comes the North Medford squad. And we'll start with him and we'll catch up with the rest. Sophia West, a senior, takes the floor. Also coming out is junior Abigail Taylor, followed by senior Olivia Boger. Senior Callie Raines and senior Mariah Lane are all out there for North Medford. Get a couple more of Eagle Point. Cadence Lindstrom is out there. And not wearing Maddie Daw, number 33, is out there. So, and as usual, when we start the season, we will have our nose buried somewhat in the roster as we try to figure out what name goes with what number. Although I will say North Medford has done us a favor and not changed too many numbers from season to season. Getting ready to jump it up is Gomez and Raines, and it's tipped around, and it's going to be controlled by Eagle Point. That would be Garlitz with it. And there's the turnover. Lane gets it, and a foul. That foul is, I believe, on 24, yeah. Lindstrom picks up the foul. Boger on the point. We'll also see Raines out there for sure, but Boger right now all the way through. Here's a three. Yes! Taylor nails the three. We should tell you that the Road Credit Union is, Eagle Point throws it out of bounds, doing the three-point club again. And I will apologize to you and to Road Credit Union. I did not have the opportunity to catch up with anybody to find out how many threes North Medford has on the season, but they got one tonight. $3 added there. There goes West with it. West can't get that to go. Range grabs the rebound. Taylor, here's Lane for three. No, that one's off the rim. And Garlitz with another rebound. Here she's going to be Eagle Point's point guard. Hanning driving all the way through and lays it in. And out of bounds. Range doing a little directing of traffic out there. Eagle Point will be inbounding it. Now what do we got? Oh, we have to have a player come out. So coming in is Kadrian Ledbetter. Yes, that's the coach's daughter. And that's going to be taken away. Range will pop the mid-jumper. No. Garlitz with another rebound. That's like three of them that I can remember already. All the way across court to Hanning. Back in, down. That one goes up and is blocked by Range. Trying to put that up in close range was Daw, but Daw couldn't do it. Range knocked it out of there. Into the corner to West for three. That was off the rim, no good. Boger and Ledbetter both there, and they're going to say that it's off of Ledbetter, and back into the game quickly is Gomez. Lane can't get a shot off this time, and that's going to be taken away. It's into the hands of Lindstrom. Here's a three by Eagle Point. Yes! Have to get the straight. There's an in and out on that one. And it was Johnson, I believe, with that three-pointer. She's going to get it in my book. Lane is out, but checking in is Riley Smalley, I believe that is. Looks like a two out there. Who it was. Like I told you, we got to bury our noses a little bit in the roster right now as we get used to who's wearing what number. There's a turnover by North Medford, and here comes Eagle Point again. Get it ahead to Gomez. Gomez double dribbled. 5:35 to go. First period. There's a three. No, that one doesn't go. West missed that one. They're going to tip it around, and they will get it back. Raines gets it to West. West out to Boger. Boger fires a three. That one's back rim. There's another rebound. And finally taken away by Gomez, but they're going to call Gomez for a foul. That'll be the second foul on Eagle Point. Oh, Lindstrom. They called it on Lindstrom. West into the lane. Up. Off the glass. No. Fouled. That's on Gomez. It's a shooting foul. West will be shooting a couple. Ledbetter back into the game. Also coming in is Isabella Metcalf.
Number 30, Kadrian Ledbetter. Number 11, Isabella Metcalf in for the Eagles.
The next one, we'll round it off. Daw has another rebound out to Garlitz. Garlitz all the way, stops, spins, hooks, doesn't get. grab it off the floor. West will give it up to Boger. Range for three. No. Gomez with another rebound. Now they get it ahead to Hanning. It was not Hanning, it was Johnson. Johnson has it now into the lane. Got it. Five for Johnson. Here on a 7-3 ball game. West for three, in and out. Scramble around for the rebound. But grabbing it is Johnson. We're going to get a foul. It's on Smalley. That's the first, and the first team foul. Smalley goes out, Lane comes back. Gomez to inbound. That's going to be intercepted. Lane right there. Here's Raines. Bounce past it across. Get it out to Boger. Boger thought about a three. Instead into the lane. Put it up off the glass. That one doesn't go. And they're going to lose it out of bounds. Metcalf getting over to Garlitz. And Garlitz couldn't handle it and went off of her foot. North Medford with it underneath, 3:42 to go, first period. Right now, the basket not yielding many points. A lot of time on the shot clock. Range putting it up off the glass, good. There's a push on Boger. That'll be her first. The second now on the Black Tornado. Of course, you remember now from last year, we play 4 fouls and then we do 2 shots. There is no 1-and-1 anymore. I think that probably the team struggled with that a little bit last year, but having experienced it now and played with it, we'll probably see them clean up, and we rarely are going to get 2 shots in a quarter, which I believe was the committee's idea in the first place. There's at least a limit how many foul shots are taken. There's a 3 by Raines. No, that one doesn't go. Scrambling for the rebound. And going out of bounds. It'll stay with North Medford. Tipped away, but grabbed. Smalley to West. West drives. Pop it off to Lane. Lane underneath. No, that one doesn't go. Scramble for the rebound, handled by Eagle Point. Garlitz all by herself, so she'll just take the runner. No, that one isn't going. Bang it around and out of bounds, and it'll go. North Medford direction. 2:43 to go in this 7-5 ball game on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Ooh, that was close. They're going out of bounds. Boger, Lane. Give it off to West. West will try to get the line, can't do it. Stepped out of bounds. Johnson intercepted it, but stepped out of bounds. A scoop shot by Smalley doesn't go. But this is a shooting foul, so there will be shots. as getting that foul was Hanning. Smalley at the line for a couple. Short.
Foul was on Emery Hanning, her first, fourth team foul.
So with 2:16 to go, there's one in. North Medford only has it down to a 1-point lead, but they also are going to be in a 2-shot situation from here on out as Raines lays that one in after taking it away. Now the Black Tornado come back with the lead. And they are pressuring Tanoa said, Coach Tanoa said they would press. Be a lot of in your face. Here's Boger. 1-on-1, 1-on-2, 1-on-none. And they'll lay it in. And Eagle Point says they will take a quick timeout with 1:34 to go. This is only a 30-second timeout. Check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the A Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9. My iPad wants to help my eyeballs out. 107.9 and streaming live at the asportsradio.com, featuring 5 live NFL games a week. It's the A Sports Radio. Nice of my iPad to figure out that the eyes are becoming a little more ancient and need help. Here's Ledbetter inbounding it. Eagle Point having problems getting it into forecourt. They're gonna pick it up. As Hanning grabs it around to Johnson. Trying to get it into the middle to Ledbetter. Back it out to Garlitz. Down low to Hanning. And it's punched away. Trying to save it, and they cannot. Trying to save it at that time was Metcalf, but couldn't do it. Here comes the scoop shot as Smalley is fouled going to the hoop.
Shooting foul against the Eagles will put Riley Smalley at the line, shooting 2.
So Smalley will shoot a couple. No indication of who that foul was on. Coming into the game for Eagle Point is Priscilla Carrillo. There's one. Out of bounds. It will stay with Eagle Point. We're down to a minute to go. First period. Ledbetter. Cross-courting and then dropped out of bounds by Metcalf. Below 1 minute. That doesn't make as much difference as it used to now that we have the shot clock. North Medford's going to still have to do something with it. Raines to Smalley. Over to Boger for 3. Yes. $6 into that 3-point club tonight. Here's a 3. No, that was an Eagle Point 3. That was put up by Carrillo. Carrillo didn't hit it there. Now they get it ahead to Boger. Boger in transition will pull it back out. 15 seconds to go. Raines with it underneath. Put it up and in. And all of a sudden, a hoop that wouldn't allow anybody to score is letting everybody score now as we're going to close out the first period. Eagle Point's not going to get a shot off. And we're at the end of one. At the end of one on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's North Medford 16, Eagle Point 7. John L. Scott. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. On TableRockSports.net as we begin the second quarter. Shot put up by Eagle Point, doesn't go. Here comes Boger on the fly. To Smalley, that one's going to come up short. Grabbing it is Johnson, and Raines takes it, then Ledbetter grabs it, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow, North Medford. Boger gets it to Raines, but Raines can't do anything with it down low. Here's a three, though. That's in and out. Ledbetter with the rebound, looking for somebody to help out. There's Garlitz out there. Garlitz brings it across, pops it back out on top. Here's Johnson for three. No, and it hit the top of the board. Hit the top of the backboard, which makes it out of bounds. Shot clock is actually out of bounds. West tried to get it back to Boger. Tip. Boger grabbed it, though, back out on top to Raines. And Raines didn't do anything with it. So gave it off to Taylor. And then tried to go back in. It's off. No, they're going to say it's off of Boger's foot. Looked like maybe it was off of Eagle Point's, but the official, much closer than I, says that it went off of Boger. Gomez fires ahead and out of bounds. The athletic director, Peter Vasquez, caught that one. Smalley trying to hand it off. There's going to be a jump ball. He's trying to hand it off to Taylor, but there were three Eagles standing right there. And so they'll get the ball on the alternating possession. They get it to Garlitz. Garlitz will put up a shot. That one doesn't go. Another shot up. How about a third one? That one will go. Garlitz in the middle goes to Gomez. Out to Johnson for three. Yes. Her second three-pointer, and now North Medford says they want a timeout. to 30.
30-second timeout for the Black Tornado.
We sometimes have to wait to find out what's happening. Fall action, well, actually, winter sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, now with 9 locations nearby to serve you. So we mentioned the Rogue Credit Union is doing the 3-point club. We just barely mentioned it. But for every 3-pointer that goes in for North Medford during the season, and they're also doing this over at South Medford High School. But for our purposes here at North Medford, for every 3-point shot that is made, they will add $3 to the North Medford Athletic Fund. They'll be doing this during the boys' games also. And we'll have to catch up with all of that as we go along. Here's Raines back out on top to Smalley. Smalley gets it into Raines again, who puts it up. That doesn't go. Ledbetter grabs the rebound, gets it out to Garlitz. Garlitz fires it ahead. Back around to Gomez, and a foul on Taylor. Take it back.
Foul is on Olivia Boger.
It's on Boger, which is her second foul. They're going to, well, Lane's going to come in for Taylor.
Lane checking in for the Black Tornado.
They're leaving Boger in. She'll be harassing Garlitz, who's trying to get it inbound underneath. That's blocked out of there. And Boger grabs it. Lindstrom tried to put it up, but it got knocked away quickly before she even got the shot up. Boger got it in the hands, fires it underneath to Lane, and Lane is fouled.
Shooting foul for the Black Tornado.
She'll be at the line for 2. That's on Ledbetter. 2 shots coming up for Mariah Lane. And there's one of them.
Emery Hanning checking in for Eagle Point.
But not 2. Hanning back into the ballgame for Eagle Point. Here's a 3. That one's offline. Hanning has the rebound momentarily. Putting that one up that time was Lindstrom. And another foul on Boger.
Foul is on Olivia Boger, her 3rd.
That's 3 on Boger. Well, you're not going to leave her in now. Oh, you did. Too much discussion. Here's a 3 by Garlitz. That one doesn't go. Gomez grabs the rebound to Lindstrom, to Ledbetter, and they throw it right to Mariah Lane. Lane will get it to Boger. Boger's going to fire a long 3. That one's off the back iron. Smalley grabs the rebound, and then it's taken away by Garlitz. As they're trying to get it to Boger. Boger strips Garlitz. Well, that's gutsy with 3 to go, and then it's off the foot of Boger. But rescued by Raines ahead to Smalley. Here's West. Can't get the 3 off. Thought about it. Lane. Here's West. They give her too much space. It's in. 3 more dollars goes into the North Medford Athletic Fund. $9 on the night so far. Knocked out of bounds. Eagle Point will keep it. Garlitz to Lindstrom. Back out to Garlitz. In the middle, it goes to Daw, who had it for a moment. There's Lindstrom with the runner. No good. Hanning will put it back in. And underneath, no, missing it was Smalley. Daw grabbed the rebound. And then Eagle Point throws it out of bounds. .344 to go, second period. North Medford continues to lead. They trailed pretty early on. But then all of a sudden they got on fire there in the first period.
Foul is on Jillian Garlitz.
It's on Garlitz, the foul. Range. Cross-courted. Here's a three. That's going to come up short. Range will grab the rebound, bounce it out. Lane's going to try a three. That one's back iron, tipped around. Foul on North Medford. It's on Range. That'll be three now on the Black Tornado this quarter. Garlitz to Gomez. Down low to Daw, is knocked out of bounds by Lane. Garlitz for three, no. Now look cross court at this time. Lindstrom trying to get it in to the interior. Cannot. Gomez will rescue it. Here's Garlitz to Daw. Back, who loses it. Knocked out of bounds by Lane. Yeah, there you go. Eagle Point basketball. There was some indecision about that. And it really was Eagle Point's basketball. Gomez to Daw. Thrown out of bounds. You'll note that when there is some indecision on the part of the officials, they won't be looking our way to be the replay booth. I can tell you that. Raines, Smalley, Lane to Raines. Knocked out of bounds. Eagle Point. 2:20 to go, second period. Taylor comes back in. And a foul. Taylor. So Daw comes out. Johnson into the game as the Eagles try to get some three-point shooting going. Here's Gomez in the interior. That doesn't go. Trying to get out of there, and a foul on Daw. That'll be the third on Eagle Point. Sorry, they called that on Gomez. Interesting. What would be right? Gomez, 42. Kind of reverse the numbers there for a moment. West into the lane, pop it out. Taylor can't do anything with it. Smalley knocked up in the air, knocked around, and grabbing it finally is Johnson for the Eagles, and can't get the lay in to go. Raines will grab the rebound. Just had to try and save that one. Now back to Garlitz. Garlitz in the lane. Back out on top to Johnson for 3 off the rim. Minute 19. Boger out of the way. No, that was Range. And laying that one in is Smalley. Gomez to Lindstrom. Over to Johnson, but there will be no three-point opportunity. Garlitz to Gomez for 3. Back iron. Mariah Lane. Ooh, I wasn't quite paying attention there. Taylor got something in her eye, apparently. There's a 3 that doesn't go. Scramble around for the rebound. Taylor comes up with it. West to Taylor. Back to Lane. That worked out okay. And here's Raines for 3. That one is not okay. And Hanning knocked to the floor. That'll be 2 shots for Hanning. It's on West.
Foul is on Sophia West. It will send Eagle Point to the line. Shooting free throws.
It's actually what they, you call it a 4 team fouls in the quarter, and then you start getting shots. The officials officially call it 5 because that's when you start shooting. It's on the 5th one. First one by Hanning. Doesn't go. Lane steps in for Raines. Hanning will try another. That one doesn't go. And jump ball, that will go. North Medford direction. "17 seconds. They'll have to move it a little quickly. West to the right. Knocked away. Garlitz has it. Garlitz loses it. Garlitz bounces it off. It's up. Hanning or Lindstrom will be at the line with a half a second left. Smalley picks up the foul. Lindstrom to shoot a couple. Nope. And 1. So at halftime here, Black Tornado will lead this one by a count of 22-15 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We encourage you to stay tuned now for the halftime report. If we can get down there to it. The Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. And we'll take a look at what happened here. And we'll take a look at what's happening at other games that are involving Southwest Conference teams tonight. Visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events that await you. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. We're back with halftime right after this as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Time of year we celebrate family, traditions, and great food. At Abby's, our legendary pizzas are so giant, they feed up to 6 happy family members. When you need a break from cooking, think Abby's. Our place or your place, our family is here for your family.
Let's go to Hawaii for the holidays!
Here's an easier idea. Enjoy Abby's classic Big Hawaiian Pizza this December. This delicious tropical and giant pizza is at a special holiday price. And when you gift an Abby's gift card, we'll give you a present too.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com. Welcome back to the Abby's halftime, or the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. How about that? Halftime report. We'll get the right. Well, you can tell we're starting off on a rough start here. First basketball game, but you'd think we would have all this down. 22-15 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We can tell you that John L. Scott has offices in Medford and Ashland. North Medford got off to a good start, leading after quarter one, 16-7. But the scoring slowed down considerably as we got to 22-15, as North Medford could only find 6 points there in that second period and really were unable to extend the lead accordingly. In fact, Eagle Point cut it down by a couple of points. So the North Medford Black Tornado You'll hang right there with me. We'll have the camera back.
We're all about helping you save money on a super comfortable, healthy night's sleep. We have low prices, special no-interest financing, and free local delivery. That's right, free local delivery on brands like Simmons, Beautyrest Black, Serta Perfect Sleeper, Beauty Sleep, and more. So if you want to save on a comfortable, healthy night's sleep, come to Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, and see what you've been missing.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So while we were gone, North Medford hit another 3-pointer, and Eagle Point got a 2-pointer, so 37-27 at the end of 3. Good quarter for North Medford as they scored 15 points. So we're ready to begin the fourth period, and hopefully the camera will decide it can last, or the computer will last that long. There's an in and out, grabbed the rebound. It is grabbed by North Medford. Back to Boger, who's back into the game. Down to the baseline. Tried to get it to range, it's too high. Taken away by Ledbetter. Let me get everything back over there again. And West gets one down. That's taken away by Boger. Here comes Boger. Will bounce it to Taylor. Allie Raines driving, scooping. Doesn't go. Got fouled.
Shooting foul against Eagle Point, sending Haley Raines to the line.
So Raines will be at the line.
Foul was on Emery Hanning.
Hanning with the foul. Raines is no good with one.
For the Black Tornado.
Out of bounds. Cabrera chasing it down. They just couldn't quite get there. So we come back and apologize for the break. The computer has decided it wants to do its thing. You can Boger, by the way, is headed to the line to shoot a couple.
Foul is on Hadrian Ledbetter.
It's on Ledbetter, the foul. Fourth team foul now on Eagle Point. 45-33. While we were away, Raines hit a couple of 3-pointers for North Medford, and Lane also hit one. And Johnson hit a couple of threes for Eagle Point. So that's kind of the way that they got to where they are here while we were gone. 4:21 left to go, fourth period. Boger gets one of them. Raines will steal the ball. Take it, lay it up. That one's off the rim, no good. Gomez with a rebound. Almost stolen again. Lindstrom managed to keep that from happening. Here's a three. That doesn't go. And then it's knocked out of bounds. It was interesting, though, talking to Coach Ledbetter. We were talking about whether she thought maybe her team would be in a position to potentially challenge for a playoff spot. And she thought maybe. It's a little tougher at the 5A. Only the conference champion is guaranteed, and then after that it's kind of an at-large thing. So you got to play some pretty good basketball at the 5A level if you're going to end up in the tournament. And then we were kind of laughing because Taylor Young transfers from South Medford over to Crater High School. We're laughing about the rich get richer, don't they? There's Johnson, 3, and that's a yes. That's her 6th 3 of the night. That hits the bottom of the backboard. They should just get it back in Johnson's hands right now. She's hot. Gomez for 3. That's offline. Boger to West. Nope. Gomez will hold on to it. There you go. Just get it to Johnson. Let Johnson do her thing. Can't get a shot off that time, though. Back to Daw. Daw turns around. Fouled. That's to be on Raines.
Maddie Daw headed to the line. Shoot free throws. Foul is on Caitlin Raines.
14 fouls apiece. So the next foul by everybody is an automatic 2, no matter if it's a shooting foul or not. Daw being left-handed. They'll miss the first one. West back into the game. Give it to Boger. He flies and then throws it out of bounds. Two and a half to go. Callie Raines steals the inbounds. Put it up. No. Fouled. I wonder if this is against Daw. Yep.
Foul is on Maddie Daw.
And Raines will get one of them in.
Alondra Gomez-Monterez checking in for the Black Tornado.
Alondra Gomez-Monterez. As Raines gets the next one into the ball game. Gomez, cross court, back out to Lindstrom. To Johnson at the other end for 3. That one is no good this time. Raines with the rebound. 1:55 to go in the ball game. West. That one doesn't go. They get the rebound. Raines sets up for a 3. Yes! And that one rolls in for Johnson.
Karis Johnson, 2.
There's West underneath. Can't get it to go. West gets a rebound. That one doesn't go. Daw with the rebound. 1:15 to go. So it looks like, barring anything really strange, here's a 3 that does not go. Monterez had it for a moment, lost it. Then Raines finds it to Smalley, to West, who lays it up. No good. Raines will get it. Raines will set for a 3. That doesn't go. So it looks like North Medford, with 40 seconds to go in the ballgame, will move to 2-1 on the year. There's a 3 again, but that's way short. Boger has it. And what do we have? Timeout. 30-second timeout by North Medford. We will take the
Black Tornado with the 30-second timeout.
maybe we'll take the opportunity to tell you, we haven't had too many times to do this, that before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bro gives back to the communities they serve in support of kids and local efforts to help others. Dutch Brothers. So we'll see how things go. They go up to Sprague, do the North Medford Black Tornado. That game is Friday. So not too much time off, just a lot of time off away from home. That's taken away. And that's taken away. Boger has it. 15 seconds to go in the game. Boger will go out. And it looks like North Medford will just dribble it out. Traveled. Okay, as soon as they say they'll dribble it out, that's what happens. 6.9 to go, so Eagle Point will fire, nope. A foul with 3 seconds to go. It's on Canton, Aubrey Canton. Johnson will shoot a couple. And one more. This is strictly for the scoreboard. Gomez up with it. Oh no. This is the same thing as in the first half. We have a half second to go. And a foul. It's on Boger. Boger fouls out. Smalley in.
Riley Smalley will check in for the Black Tornado.
Gomez at the line with half a second left. Has one. And that's the ball game. So it's a final here at the North Medford Gymnasium. And North Medford picks up their second win of the season. And we, with that, will tell you that we want you to stay tuned for the Know Your Role post-game show, which comes your way next. Visit travelmedford.org/knowyourrole to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better, and to learn about your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. We'll take a look at the scoring and how we got here, all on the Know Your Role post-game show, which comes your way right after this on TableRockSports.net.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff. Bye, Mom. Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there.
so consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on!
No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your.
Welcome to the Know Your Role postgame show presented by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. As North Medford wins this one 51-39. They led at halftime by a 22-15 score. Both teams had a pretty good third quarter as the Black Tornado put 15 on the board and Eagle Point put 12 on, although it was interesting that those points for the majority came with only about 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. They all of a sudden got hot. But here in the fourth quarter, North Medford able to tack on another 14 points, and Eagle Point able to tack on another 12 as North Medford wins this one. I wouldn't say going away, but they at least go ahead and win this one. Eagle Point, we'll just kind of go down the roster here and see, had 5 points from Emery Hanning. Karis Johnson, man, she had a terror on 3-pointers tonight. She had 6 of them, as she had 8 points in the first half, 10, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 25 points for Johnson tonight out of 25 out of the 39 that Eagle Point put on the board. Isabella Metcalf had 2, and Cadence Lindstrom added 4. Tiana Ding Gomez added 1. Meanwhile, for North Medford, Riley Smalley had 5. Sophia West had 10 points tonight. Abigail Taylor had a 3-pointer. Olivia Boger had 6. Callie Raines was her usual self, leading the team in scoring as she had 20 on the night, and Mariah Lane had 4. As far as the Rogue Credit Union 3-point club goes for North Medford tonight, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3-pointers. So $24 goes into the North Medford Athletic Fund, thanks to Rogue Credit Union and their sponsorship of the 3-point club throughout the basketball season. It will count for both the boys and the girls. We would like to thank you for joining and watching today's broadcast. And we'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on Table Rock Sports. Our next Table Rock Sports production is going to be tomorrow night. Wrestling will be here, and it'll be crosstown rivalry wrestling. South Medford taking on North Medford. As we often say, it doesn't make any difference what sport it is. When those two get together, it's always something of a match. Chuck Mondale will be joining us on that broadcast. He who knows much, much about wrestling. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: North Medford 51, Eagle Point 39. This has been a presentation at TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett, with Robert Hastings, who ran the camera. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.